Stone Cold, what? Steve Austin, what? The Rattlesnake, what? Can we get the return of the biggest star in WWE history? Oh, I think we can. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And yes, it is being rumoured that Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Texas Rattlesnake, the biggest star to come out of wrestling, in my opinion, easily the #1 guy of all time, could be returning to the WWE soon, and he might even be having a match. There's a new report from Proven Insider Better Wrestling Experience. Now, this is like a Twitter account that basically they leak a load of shit. So I'm going to assume it's from someone inside of the wrestling bubble, someone that works for WWE, because a lot of times, Better Wrestling Experience, they leak things, they share things, and all the things that they say tend to come true, or at least like 90% of the things that they say tend to come true. Well, the big question is, what are they saying now? Well, what they're saying is that Stone Cold Steve Austin will be returning to the WWE in the near future, and they are going to give an unnamed WWE superstar a big rub from Austin. I think a big rub is an understatement. Working with Stone Cold Steve Austin is about as good as it gets. Whether you're working with him in 97, 2003, or 2023, it doesn't really matter. If you get to share a ring with Stone Cold Steve Austin, it is going to do you no harm at all. Now, the names provided, the names speculated at the moment are LA Knight and Grayson Waller. What do I make of both of these names? Some people would say they're up-and-coming names. I mean, in reality, they're both pretty old. LA Knight is on the wrong side of 40, and I just found out today that Grayson Waller's actually 33 years old. I thought this guy was like early 20s. I had no idea Grayson Waller is 33. So, yeah, both of these guys are getting up there. Both of these guys need to hurry up and move on and actually make something of their career. And I think both of these guys have got a shitload of potential. So I would be all for letting them work with Steve Austin. Now, LA Knight is, some people compare him to Austin, some people compare him to The Rock. Would he be a good option? Of course he would, but I feel like he is a bit more over at the moment, or should I say a lot more over at the moment than Grayson Waller. I feel like LA Knight is doing okay on his own. Not to say that working with Austin wouldn't help him, of course it would, but I think LA Knight is actually doing alright. I think the only thing he needs is to actually just get booked better by WWE, to be given a chance. I don't necessarily think LA Knight needs Austin. I just think LA Knight needs an opportunity to actually be the fucking man. So WWE need to give him it. And then we have Grayson Waller, a guy that has worked recently with John Cena, did a promo with Cena at Money in the Bank. Then he did a match with Edge on SmackDown. Two fucking legends, no doubt about it. So would Grayson Waller be the man? Would he be a good choice to pair up with Austin? Absolutely. I think Grayson Waller has got a lot of potential to be one of the biggest stars in WWE. I can see Grayson Waller main eventing WrestleMania in a couple of years' time, and I know a lot of people don't see it, a lot of people don't think the guy's got anything special. I think the guy is 100% special. People compare him to Austin Theory and say that he's a less talented, lesser known, lesser charismatic Austin Theory, and I don't get that at all. Grayson Waller has got more charisma, more personality in his pinky than Austin Theory has in his entire body, and I actually don't mind Austin Theory, but Grayson Waller is just way better. Maybe not in the ring, but from a personality, character standpoint, Grayson Waller is far superior to Austin Theory. So I want to see Grayson Waller get pushed. Could we see Grayson Waller do a promo? Could Austin come on his talk show? Possibly. Could we even get a match? So we know that WWE are always trying to get Austin back. They had him for the match against Kevin Owens last year. It's rumoured that they tried to get him back to do a match with LA Knight at WrestleMania 39, but it didn't happen. They couldn't get it over the line. Austin said that he would be willing to maybe do one more match, but he wasn't up for it at WrestleMania 39 because it wasn't right. And I think WWE have shot themselves in the foot. Austin can come back. Austin can do promos. I'm not denying that. But I think Austin's match against Kevin Owens, I truly believe that is the last time that we'll see Austin. I was very shocked to see him in the ring, should I say. I was very shocked that he even did that match, but he did. You know, he done the match with Kevin Owens, and it's WWE's fault. They didn't promote it. They didn't book it right. They literally had Austin do his talk show with KO and then agree to the match right there, right then. That is horrible for WWE. That is one of the fucking strangest bits of booking that I've ever seen. You've got Austin for a match and you do not promote it, you don't book it in advance. That should have been the main event. That should have been promoted for weeks and weeks and weeks. The only thing I can think of is WWE didn't know if Austin was going to 100% commit to a match, and that is why they did it as a talk show, because if they did promise a match then Austin wasn't willing to do a match, then that would have made them look dumb. Yes, but I also think it's kind of poor that Austin's last match is against Kevin Owens and it literally just happens on the fly, like a random match that is literally called out of nowhere. So I don't think that was good. I think it's WWE's fault. They actually got Austin to do one more match, and in my opinion they kind of ruined it. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it. Austin coming back. Who's he going to work with, LA Knight or Grayson Waller? Either one would be great. I'd like to see Austin in the ring cutting promos with any of the two, but I do think out of the two, I think Grayson Waller needs it more. I think LA Knight is further up the ladder. I think LA Knight is going places on his own. Not that Grayson Waller's not, but I just think Grayson Waller working with Austin could propel him massively. And yeah, it'd be a great moment for Grayson Waller. We've seen him work recently with Cena and Edge. Why not add Austin to that list? Anyway guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Stone Cold Steve Austin coming back to WWE. Would I like to see one more Austin match? You know what? I would. If they promoted it and they promoted it and booked it ahead of time and we actually got billed to an Austin match, I think that would be great. But at the same time, the guy is nearly 60. He's got nothing left to prove. And he even proved against KO that he can still go a little bit, but I think Austin's done in the ring. I don't think he'll have any more matches. If we got one, then fucking fantastic, great. But whether it's going to happen or not, I do not know. Let me know what you think. Catch you in the next one. And of course, Being Fog Wrestling. Until next time, peace.